Welcome back.
Welcome back.
We are back at it like some crack addicts.
Like a crack addict.
I love that.
I love it.
Let's just keep that going the whole show.
The whole show, you want me to keep it going?
Yeah, I'm just going to talk. I need your shadow.
Shadow.
That's what I'm talking about.
It sounded kind of like the Sega. We weren't alive for Sega, though.
No. It was like our dad's favorite console.
No way.
Probably.
Sega? Probably Nintendo, dude.
He was more of like a Sega or an Atari type of guy.
We have the same father.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. My dad's a Nintendo guy through and through.
Sega Genesis.
Like when his cartridge didn't work, he like put his dick in the hole instead of blowing it out.
I remember that.
Yeah.
No.
You remember when he did that?
Yeah, that was at
Crazy Christmas.
The one house with the 3 stores.
It was crazy.
That's crazy as fuck. Fucking. Didn't you get that? Give that to him for Christmas?
Yeah, I gave it to him, but I don't know. I got it back somehow. It's in a box over there.
All sticky and shit.
Well, no.
Good.
I had him clean it. I mean,
that's good.
Hey, let's get fucking into it, bro. I'm excited. I totally spaced about doing this one,
right?
Because we have the interview tomorrow, but they're whole different shows now. Yeah. That's crazy. We're gonna be dropping the first ET Homegrown interview.
We're gonna figure out a name for it.
Yeah, a cool one. Something interviews, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And to everyone we have interviewed in the past, you guys are on the show this one, so just be blessed for that.
Y'all are exclusive.
The next one, the interviews is gonna be totally separate. It's gonna come out on a different day, same channel, but it's gonna be just us and the guest. And for those people who kind of just like that a bit more than just the bullshit,
right.
Which.
I like the bullshit.
I like the bullshit. Okay.
This is my first time I've gotten to like sit down and just
bullshit.
Relax today.
Bro, for real. Today,
it's been a busy one.
It's been a busy week. Week, my boy. Oh fuck. Like,
it just started. Today's Sunday.
No, I know. That's crazy because I got work like a dog this week. I like it. My theory. I got work because like I'm on call now for the 3 days. You know this.
Right.
But for the viewers, I'm on call now for 3 days and I work 4 days. And right now we're getting called in pretty much 2 days out of our 3 days.
But you don't know which one till you get called.
So you got to wake up, ask crack of dawn either way, because if they call you, you got to come in. But it's cool because if they call you past 7, then you don't have to. But they're good about calling before.
Yeah, that's the thing.
I get called at like 5:50. You know what I mean? Like totally.
That's when the alarm's normally going off.
Yeah,
so.
Oh my mom, bro. But yeah. So I worked Tuesday or last week. I worked fucking Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I worked Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and then I worked Tuesday. So that's 7 days. Just straight up. Yeah. But what's fucked is that they'll put you in 2 different pay periods because we get paid weekly. They put you in 2 different pay periods, so it's not like I'm getting anything beneficial on it. I don't get a fat check for this extra work.
See, but if it was in the same pay period, tell them what would happen.
Oh, what's cool about our job is if you work 6 days in the same week, which I did this week, the 6th day is double pay. Time and a half. Yeah, pretty much overtime. So time and a half. And if you work 7 days in the same week, so that'd be from Sunday to Saturday, it's double pay on the 7th day, which is cool. But everyone keeps telling me, they're like, oh, you're young, get that money. Bro, I don't want the money that bad. You know what I mean? I like my life.
I want to live life while I can still feel my joints.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like every day I just go to work and I'm like, oh my God, let's let ETS Productions blow up already.
Let's do it today.
Yeah, tomorrow maybe. Like, fuck. You know, it kind of puts in perspective. I wish I had a trust fund to fucking go back on. Because if I had me a stack of money that was like, here, just do what you want, we'd be rich.
Facts.
I'd be fucking rich. I'd have Airbnbs. I'd have the fucking podcast
Turn
company.
15 pennies to $1.
Oh, ooh, chills on the body.
Come on.
He said, I never changed the cloth that I was cut from. That, bro, I can't wait. That's gonna
if y'all don't know who that is our boy Sam LaChow. You will see him 2 days from when this is released on our YouTube channel.
Hell yeah. And you know what's crazy is for you guys who do know Sam LaChow, and for you guys that don't, he's a super awesome guy. I'm sure the interview went amazingly and that you're going to enjoy it when it comes out on Saturday. But the way we got his attention is like, bro, this works for like anybody who's trying to hustle in any kind of like entertainment business or, you know, whatever you're like trying to do. Find the person who's doing it and then fucking be on their dick almost. You know what I mean? Like, not in a creepy way, but like what we do is like when people we like fucking post on Instagram, Tony's quick about getting a comment in there on our account going like, yo, that's awesome, blah, blah, blah. Like, just positive things so it gets a like. And then, you know, the next thing is, you know, hey, let's get an interview. And that's what we did with Sam LaChow. Tony commented on one of his posts and boom, DMs, we're getting an interview. And it's just like, you got to throw it out there, man. Go fishing sometimes.
You can't catch a fish if you ain't going fishing.
Do you know that fish are some of the closest things to dinosaurs that we still fucking got, my boy?
Birds,
yes. But look, there's a fucking fish called the sturgeon.
Right.
Do you know this fish?
Is that the one with the Nemo?
No.
Oh, okay.
That's a weird looking fish.
Yeah.
But no, it's a sturgeon, bro. They grow up to like 10 feet sometimes. Like 7, 8 feet.
They're long and skinny?
Long, skinny.
All right.
And they're white, and they got like they look like a dinosaur, bro. Like their back has spikes coming out of it.
Oh.
And it's just like an eel looking thing.
Okay.
But those motherfuckers are like some of the oldest things that we know for sure were here around the dinosaur ages. Bro, motherfucking alligators, my boy? That's a walking
that is a
dinosaur.
That is a dino, my dog.
That is a walking...
Lizards. Dude. Lizards are just mini dinosaurs.
Like, and this just leads me to believe there was definitely dragons before. Like, there had to be. Look at all these cool-ass lizards
fucking
we got.
Komodo dragons.
You know what I mean?
Other dragons, there are ones.
Bearded?
Ayo. Fancy.
But he
bearded.
died. We had a fancy bearded dragon die on us. But
it's
not our fault. Yeah, he killed himself.
No.
But no, like, what's crazy is that dragons somehow have evolved, but devolved in the same fucking manner because
and now they're
eagles. Here now, but they lost their wings. Like,
and their teeth.
Yeah, and their fire-breathing capability.
In fact,
so that's fucking...
Well,
maybe
you said they lost their wings. Yeah. Because I was thinking birds.
I said dragon, though. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I was thinking,
I think a bird
the bearded dragons and the motherfuckers.
Yeah, that makes sense.
They don't got wings.
That makes sense.
But I want to understand your brain, though.
I was thinking, all right, we still got dragons to this day. First... Eagles. Eagles are dragons with
you're
feathers.
You're telling me that a fucking eagle is a dragon with feathers. That's what you're saying?
Yeah.
Why? Have you ever seen a fucking hairless eagle?
No, I've never.
But I bet it doesn't look
First
like
of
a
all,
dragon. Dragons are scary.
Eagles don't even have hair. They have feathers.
Wow.
Yeah. Actually... because some of them are bald.
That might just be their name. Who knows?
I don't know.
That's crazy.
I know the non-bald ones might have a head of hair.
Bro, do you remember The Land Before Time? Fucking Littlefoot?
I was never there.
It's not a place you could go. It was a TV show and a movie about dinosaurs.
No. Have you ever seen
Tony, you answer the question. You hit the buzzer first. Woo! Can he get it in 3, 2, 1? Tony, please answer the question with
the name of the fucking movie, bro.
Yeah, you were doing this earlier too about a movie with a basketball player.
Yeah, that one is to never be found though. I don't know what the fuck that name was. All right,
you don't
back
know.
it doesn't matter. There's a movie.
About dinosaurs?
And they go like
Jurassic
into a different
Park?
No, they go into a different dimensions, but it's kind of like a sploofy movie.
Is it Phineas and Ferb?
No.
Do you remember when they did though? They crossed dimensions, 2D. I remember that.
Yeah.
No.
They did do that.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
They did. Do you remember they had a 4D movie once where it came with like a card and you could smell it? And it was like you could smell
the coolest thing in the world.
I never went. I never actually did it.
Yeah, nobody did.
And it didn't last very long. Like here it is. Gone.
It's like the card doesn't change smells. Yeah. There's one point in the movie where you pick up that card and give it a whiff.
Yeah, and it's
like, smelling a bag of weed.
Yeah. It's like, oh damn, I want to smell the dank.
Yeah. You know what I mean? It was for Pineapple Express. I remember.
Yeah, of course.
So it smells like God's vagina, so they had a God's vagina card.
God's vagina card. But that shit just seemed fake because it's like, all right, you're gonna look at this card. Oh, there's the number or the word or whatever. Now you smell it. But it's kind of like, you seen the fucking movies on Netflix nowadays where you can pick what happens?
Oh yeah.
I hate that shit. Do not give me the choice.
I went through and
clicked
peeped
every
all
option.
the options.
Yes,
Yeah.
me too, bro.
Took some time.
There is some,
but
there's
it pretty much
options.
ends the same.
There's wrong options.
And then it's like, go back. And I didn't experience that the first time.
You actually went through this movie and like made all the choices?
Yeah.
How long was the movie?
It depends on the choices. So there's that.
Yeah, you could.
Because some of them just put you straight at the end, and it's like, would you like to restart? And I'm like, yeah, that was kind of bullshit.
Yeah, it's kind of stupid.
Yeah. So I went through, peeped all the options, see the possibilities, because I thought it was cool. I thought the idea was fucking different. I had never seen a movie where you can fucking pick choices like a video game.
Yeah.
Probably took a lot.
Yeah, because I mean, think about it. They had to shoot every possible scene. So
exactly,
like,
except they didn't.
What do you mean?
They didn't. Because sometimes it'd be like, oh, just go back because you picked the wrong one, and it's like, oh, you guys could have just,
shot something,
made an ending out of that, but it's whatever.
Bro, there was one on Netflix and it had Harry Potter in it, like the guy who is Harry Potter.
Really?
And he was getting married, and like you can make all the choices. Where it was like, one of them was like skip the wedding and like straight go to bed now. Or like like go have sex now, and then one of them was like help plan the wedding. I was like, fuck the wedding, let's go get laid. And
Did it send you back?
Yeah, it sent me back. It was like, actually,
let's be responsible adults.
Or no, it played through, and then they decided together without me that was a bad decision. They were like, but we can't. And I was like, what? Why
give me the option?
Yeah, it's like it's fucked. You know what I mean? It's like God gave us free will.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Speaking
but all of our choices happen for a reason. So are we really
exactly? Have you ever heard of the shopping cart theory?
No.
Let me
Please
explain.
tell
Let
me.
me explain this to you. This is a theory.
Wait, hold up.
You dialed in?
All right, I'm ready to hear.
All right. So it's a theory. It's not really a theory. It's pretty much saying that since a shopping cart, like, there's no like law that says you have to put it away, right?
Yeah, there isn't.
No,
you can't take. It's
no. I'm saying like steal. You can either leave it in the parking lot or you can put it in its fucking little cubby.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah. There's no like negative reinforcements. You know, it's based off of your fucking brain, like whether or not you're gonna do it.
Yeah.
So it's pretty much saying it's like the only self-governing thing that there is, and pretty much it was saying like if you don't put the card away, then you wouldn't be able to survive without self-governing, or you wouldn't be able to survive the self-governing. If that came upon, you wouldn't be able to do it because you're just a bad person.
Wait, what do you mean by self-governing though? Just like watching.
There's no
there's no laws.
In this scenario, there's no laws saying you have to put this away. So you're self-governing yourself. I'm gonna put this away because it's the right thing to do. Yeah. Or I'm just gonna leave it out here.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So they're saying that the people who leave the shopping cart won't be able to make those type of choices.
Yeah.
Well,
it pretty much divides like the good and the bad.
Just by the shopping cart.
Yeah.
Theory. Wow.
And I kind of took some disrespect.
Because you're an asshole.
No, because
I always take it at least to the cubby, even if it's in the parking lot. You know what I mean? I don't always walk back to the store.
I think this would make more sense if stores did not hire people to do this exact thing. Okay. Because by me leaving this out there, I know that I'm going to keep somebody busy. And that it's not just going to fucking stay out there.
That's where you fucking go to?
Yeah.
I'm giving you a job? That's like someone's sweeping the floor and you go, missed a spot. That's fucking same shit. Yes. No. It is because you're leaving it there because you know somebody else is going to come pick up after you.
That would work in a scenario if like the fucking dude was like collecting them all and putting them together and I just fucking threw it right next to him and was like, yeah, fuck you. But like he wasn't out there. So that's when you're at work and you see a dirty floor and you decide you spit on it because I've seen you do it.
You've seen me spit on the floor?
Yeah.
When?
At work.
When?
Canyon Creek. Come on, let's be real.
At Canyon Creek? You think I spat on the floor?
I watched you.
You watched me spit on the floor? Where? I want to know this evidence that you think you have of me spitting on the fucking floor. Do you know how foul that is? I threw up on the floor this morning. But do you know how foul it is to spit? That is gross. I may have done it, but that is gross. You didn't see me do it.
I think you did.
You didn't see me do it though. No. That's the whole thing.
I've had a few jobs where like people would just like spit in like weird places in the warehouse. I'm like, like why do you guys spit this much, bro? Like, what are you doing,
bro? For real. I've seen people fucking put in fucking motherfucking
chew.
Yeah. At our work. Like they'll just.
No, I walked past a dude today and he had a little fucking like empty water bottle
really?
in his thing, and I could tell it was chewskis in there.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I never see the motherfuckers spit. And I was like, they gotta be swallowed.
No.
I don't understand how they can have that shit in their lip, but I can't come to work stoned. You know what I mean?
They're not allowed.
You don't think they're allowed to have that in their lip?
I don't.
Our fucking main boss, Tom, bro, does all the time. He always has one in.
Oh, well, then I don't know.
Know what I mean?
I don't know.
I don't know either. But if you ever look at him, he's a cool-looking man. Beautiful, right? But his fucking jaw.
You got that dip lip. Oh.
Yeah, his jaw's always like...
Just full of fucking bullshit.
Yeah, just bullshit, bro.
Bro, the dude at my last work that I told you was a mute.
Mm-hmm. He decided
constantly,
to start talking.
Constantly.
Maybe that's what it was, bro. You know the type.
And I always thought he was fucking mugging me. But
I can imagine you, bro, looking at him like, the fuck, dude? Or do you just look and you're like, oh shit. Oh,
nah, well, like, yeah.
You're very unconfrontational.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna confront it because like. It was just like weird, like side looks, you know. Like he would look over with me, but he had the dip in his lip, so it's like he's making a weird face, and he just like peeked at me. So it's like, "What's up, bro?"
We got a fucking problem.
Bro, I just keep doing my shit, just a little bit more aggressive.
Dip lip got you this time. Next time I see your face dropping.
Next time, motherfucker.
Next time I see your face fucking dropping, bro. We're going, bro. You know what? That what you just said. It reminded me of today, bro. You know how at work we have. Like, the forklift people, they'll grab the groceries. Say it's toilet paper. They're going to grab toilet paper off the top shelf. Right. And they're going to bring it down to the bottom shelf so that people like me and him, we can grab it, put it on the pallet for it to go to the stores so that people could buy it in the store, pretty much.
Right.
But sometimes, like, because they wrap the fuck out of those things that they put up top on the shelves. That way they don't fall. The
companies that make the actual product wrap that.
Yeah.
Because that's how they come.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it's fucking industrial.
Tightly fucking wrapped.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they'll pull it down. The forklift drivers, they'll pull it down and they'll put it in the spot it needs to go when the other one's empty. And they're supposed to take out their fucking knife and cut the plastic. That's what they are supposed to do.
Because it's like, guess what? They all have knives and what do we got?
Nothing. We don't get knives.
This guy, is his name Sean?
Yeah, okay. Sean keeps
that bitch in a fucking holster on his shit. I know, that's what I thought I seen on the floor today when I seen that little piece of wood. I was like, oh, somebody lost their, and then I was like, oh, never mind.
Bro, he does have the holster for it. Like I've seen though.
He's quick with it too. Like I've seen him in the hallway
struggling. He just, hey, you need that. Like just fucking straight up, bro. Like
it's been like times where he's like an aisle away, and I seen him. I was like, hey, yo, Sean, come here. Or obviously I didn't really know his name till just now. Like I just confirmed it.
Like it just came in. Yeah.
Well, like if I don't for sure know somebody's name, I'm not gonna call it.
You're gonna be like,
because
hey,
it's like I'm gonna be like, hey dog, you wanna
Bro, I did that shit today because the forklift driver, he brought this. I don't know if he necessarily brought it down, but I'm gonna put it in perspective for you. It's 4:30.
Right.
I'm ready to fucking go home. We were supposed to leave like at 4.
Yeah.
We're here at 4:30 now. We just went on a break. Like we got a lot of left. I'm pissed. And I'm trying to just finish off this fucking order. And I get to the juices, like apple juice.
Right.
And the fucking thing is wrapped so tightly, I can't even grab one out. Like luckily there was one sitting on top, so I grabbed it. But there was a forklift guy. And I go, hey, can you cut this? And he like, it's the super Asian one who doesn't speak English.
The older one?
Yeah.
Oh, right.
With the bald head. He shaved his head today. He's super cool, I guess. I don't know. But he fucking hops off his machine. And the reason I say he doesn't speak English is because every time you try to talk to this man or anytime you try to get some kind of communication, he just looks at you.
Right.
And that to me means, oh, you don't understand what the fuck I'm saying. Like,
just start pointing.
Yeah. So like he's on his machine and I don't know his name, so I'm like, yo, buddy, hey. And I'm like, hey man, and I get his attention And he hops off, and I was like, can you cut this? I don't know. So I was a little bit of a dick. I was like, can you cut this? Somebody didn't do their job. I don't know if it was you, but someone didn't do this. And he comes over, and he starts looking at it, and he's like, trying to explain to me that the reason they didn't cut it is because it was leaning a bit. And if they cut it, he was like, it's going to fall backwards. And
what are we supposed to do?
I looked at him, and I go, I still have to grab it though. And I like tried to grab one. I said, do you see? I can't grab it. Like, you need to cut this. And he like looks at me and does like, oh. And I was like, woo, turn around. And like I kept going because I already got mine, but I wanted it to be cut because that shit happens too much. Yeah. And it pissed me off. And
the forklift driver was right there. So you got somebody to take responsibility.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, that's the whole thing about it. And so he fucking hops back on his shit. And then the whole time he's just still in the aisle looking at me all weird and shit. And it's like, man, I just want you to cut the plastic. Right. That is your job.
Bro, that's the same dude. Same dude earlier today.
He's a dickhead.
Fucking, I went to go grab the toilet paper. My dumbass, I grabbed one from the bottom when it's hella up top, right?
It falls?
Yeah, all of it. The whole bitch, like an avalanche. And it's just taking up the whole aisle. Luckily, I got my machine in front of it already. So I put my shit on there. And I didn't know his name. So, hey, bud. Yo. Hey. And then, like, I finally get his attention. And I was like, can you call somebody to fucking clean this up? And, like... He was trying to tell me something. He was trying to ask me something the whole time, and I think he was trying to ask me if I did it. But like I asked him, I was like, "What?" and then he said it again, and I was like, "What was that?"
One more time.
And then he said it again, and I'm like, "Okay, say it again."
Like I still didn't get it.
And then like I kind of just guessed
how he is, bro.
Yeah, I kind of just guessed, and I was like, "Yeah, I did that." And then. I did it. And then I just kept going, and he started making his way over there.
For real.
And then the cleaning dude came over, and I'd never met this cleaning dude.
Was it the long-haired, gray, long-haired guy?
No,
that guy's different.
No,
that guy's different.
He was like a.
They tried to tell me, bro, that he ate that guy ate some fucking spoiled cat food at the old warehouse. Like the guys dared him. And like the long-haired, like crazy guy,
right?
Yeah, who cleans and stuff.
Oh,
yeah. They tried to tell me that he ate some rotten cat food from the warehouse. Like took a bite of it, and he ain't been the same since. And that kind of resonates with me.
Yeah, because he's a little loopy,
a little different.
Yeah, but he might have been loopy to even take a bite of that.
I don't know, because you remember that guy we used to work with.
Oh my God, same vibes. I get the same ones. I really do. I think this could be his father, long lost. Yeah.
Bro, that guy, I can't even remember that other guy's name at Canyon, bro.
It was like Robert.
Yes, it was Bobbert. That's exactly what it was. Fucking hated him, bro.
I hate that your foot's on my side of the table.
I don't think there's necessarily a side here.
Yeah, you
this
ever
is a
like
small ass table?
You ever been in class and like somebody was like just under your desk with their feet because they're sitting across from you?
No. When the fuck did you ever sit like this with someone?
Desks. You didn't have like little table groups? No, their desk was across from mine. But their feet were under my desk.
That never happened to me. You want to know why? Because
you were in the sped classes. That's why. I get it. Everybody got their own table.
I wasn't though. I was in the sped. I was in the special education program as a pure mentor, strictly only. There was no need for me to be in there academically, but there was all the need for me to be in there for myself because I loved it. It was great. Good ass time. Those kids, some of the best kids you'll ever meet. Like, best people. I was thinking about one of them, bro. Tell me why. This kid was blind, right? Half deaf, and had autism.
Like Helen Keller.
Bro, and had autism.
Like Helen Keller.
But he could talk, like, he could hear good enough to like talk, communicate.
Oh, okay. I see.
He's blind, so that shit doesn't work, sign language. But he was like the smartest motherfucker about trains. And the whole time I knew him, bro, he always was telling me about trains, like new trains and shit. And the only question I had in my head, bro, was how the fuck does he see these new trains?
No.
How does he know there's a new train coming out? But
he hears about it.
He ended up going, bro, to a blind like academy. Like it was like he was trying to get into it our 8th grade year, and he got into it because of a letter of recommendation from the special education room teacher, Miss Musser. Bro, she was a G, but she gave him Miss Musser.
Okay,
like mustard, but Musser.
Okay,
yeah, she was hella cool, bro. Super cool. I side note, I seen her once later. Like I went to visit. This is when I had dreadlocks, so I was probably 17, 16.
Right.
And I went to visit my old middle school, and I seen her, and she always would give me little goodies whenever I seen her, but she gave me like 2 gift cards and like $40 in cash.
That's fine.
And she was like, don't buy no drugs or alcohol. You know where I went right after that?
My house.
Exactly. And I bought drugs right away.
There we go.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. I'm glad you could come spend your money with a reliable source, you know?
You know, I never had to worry about getting gypped. You know? Amen to that.
Yeah.
Now, let me ask you, what would you do with a gun and two $20 bills, okay? And a flint, like a rock, like piece of flint, you can make fire out of it, okay? In a tower full of zombies. What the fuck are you doing with those 3 things? Gun?
Does the gun have ammo?
Sure, we'll say as
let's specify
mags.
what type of gun. You said
Pick
mags. Okay.
You get 1 gun. 1 gun, 2 mags.
And I'm in a tower full of zombies.
You're in a tower full of zombies. You got 2 $20 bills, a 1 flint rock so you can make a fire, and your gun with 2 clips.
Okay.
And 2 $20 bills.
How many zombies are we talking? Like, let's put a number on it. 1,000?
No, that's too many.
250? Is that even too much?
I'd say there's probably at least 30 or so on each floor, and there's probably 12 floors.
30 times 12.
I don't know that math.
Well, it's like
3, 6, 9, 12, 18, 24. Nope. I changed the whole multiple.
30 times 10 is it's 360. There's 360 zombies.
Roughly.
And I got 2 mags of whatever gun I want.
2 mags of whatever gun you want. Personally, I'm getting that RPD. Bro.
That's exactly what I was about to say.
100 bullets in that bitch. I'm sticking with
Pack a punch it, you get 125. Let's get realistic.
Hey, fucking up.
And we all know we're at the top of the tower, and there's only one thing you can find at the top of the tower.
Juggernaut.
Pack a punch, you fucking.
God. I was thinking.
We were going down this road, right? You said doom. Like Paul Walker.
You guys get your perks before you pack a punch, right? Like that was the fucking.
But we're at the top of the tower, not the 3rd fucking floor, buddy.
So you go down, you build some barriers, and you come back up, you get some cash. Come on. You got 2 $20 bills just to start off with. I tell you what, though, you're not buying stuff like that. So the $20 bills in my mind were maybe to like start a fire.
Yeah.
Maybe. Who knows?
Depending on like, yeah. If you said
vending
like
machine.
If you said like thousands of zombies, I would have been like, yep, I'm starting a fire and jumping off the top.
Yeah, you know, but no, it's doable.
Yeah.
Say you find a fucking samurai sword, bro. You're living.
It's hot.
You're living.
Everybody knows I'm a fucking. Yeah.
Dude, everybody knows it.
Everybody knows. They've told me.
Everybody knows.
Yeah.
Oh my god, we should get you into karate lessons for like a week and just film it, like the whole thing. And I think that'd be killer.
Like, are the people gonna be my age, or am I fighting children? Because that could be sick.
I think it'd be funnier with children. But
right.
Legal purposes, we probably have to
I don't know if people my age do karate classes.
Oh, they do.
Really?
It's a fact.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
If I looked up on Google, they would say, yeah, people do it.
They would say grown men do taekwondo.
Okay. But that is not karate. Yeah, right?
I think it is.
No, they're called different things.
No, because it's like, all right, so you got kung fu. That's totally different than what karate. And then karate is very different than what I just
taekwondo,
said.
Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Okay.
Taekwondo, I feel like, is just a sub-genre of karate. Just like...
And then what's jiu-jitsu?
A sub-genre of kung fu.
I don't know.
That's what I think. I think there's 2 realms.
Maybe they're all the same thing.
They're all fighting. I know that for sure. How come no MMA fighter is like a pro in kung fu?
Because you just haven't looked at their specs.
Yeah,
I'm sure there are. Yeah.
Like, probably is, huh? Like, they just trained in kung fu-ery?
Yeah.
Kung fu-ery.
You know, in like the new, what's the game called?
I don't know.
For
Split
MMA?
game?
No, the MMA.
Oh,
games.
UFC 4.
Yeah, UFC 4. You know how it tells you like what their strong suit is?
Yeah. It's like grappling, kickboxing.
Some of them towards the bottom say like Taekwondo.
Yeah, Taekwondo, not Kung Fu. That's what I'm getting at.
That's because Kung Fu's not really popular in the MMA
I feel like Kung Fu
community.
I don't know. Kung Fu though would like if I was given the choice and they were like, you could learn Taekwondo, Jiu-Jitsu, kickboxing, and motherfucking Kung Fu. I'm learning Kung Fu because that's just the coolest one. You seen fucking Karate Kid?
Yeah, what does that have to do with? What does that have to do with Kung Fu?
Listen, they call it the Karate Kid, but yet he learns Kung Fu.
You don't know that?
I do. I've seen the movie. Master Oogway. Just kidding. Miyagi.
Shifu? Master Shifu? What's that from?
We went from the same movie.
Okay, yeah.
Kung Fu Panda.
I don't know if Oogway is a master.
Yeah, he is. He's the turtle.
I think he's the master.
He's the master. You said Shifu. He's a master.
He's a master.
Yeah. No, but I was saying, I don't know why they call it the Karate Kid, yet he learns Kung Fu in both of them. Don't even just try to tell me. Because Jackie Chan says...
When you say both of them, are you talking about the first two or both series?
Series.
All right.
Because in the one with Jaden Smith and Jackie Chan, he goes, I will teach you real Kung Fu. Right? That's Jackie Chan there.
Fuck.
He said, I will teach you real Kung Fu.
Why don't you... we're going to roll the clip real quick. Why don't you Google whether or not they're the same? I'm going to get my double cup filled. Clip, roll.
What?
If you're not ugly, your face is just too close to the camera.
See TikToks like this is just very unfair because he is just very good looking in general.
Well, you know what? Sounds like I personally have a severe case of ADHD motherfucking D, okay? And it only tends to happen when I get the turn to talk, okay?
It's always your turn to talk, bitch. Fuck.
I just do it so much better, you know? So it's No, I'm just kidding. You're getting better. That's almost worse, you know? That's almost worse than a big old fuck you. Now, go ahead. So, the clip we rolled had nothing to do with what's about to happen. So, just get ready for this. Coming back at you, live. Tony's got some stories to finish. He very well told me.
This guy.
He very well told me.
During our break, he said this. He told me this. He said, yo, you never answered my questions about the zombies in the fucking tower. And I was like, yeah, you probably interrupted me. If you go back to the last 47 episodes, you will see that he is an interrupter. So it's whatever. That's just how the podcast rolls. Personally,
you have fun? I don't get it.
God, I've always supported your dreams, haven't I?
It's true. Go continue. Get your spotlight.
Yeah, 2 clips of the RPD, 1 per dome. Like, what else do you need me to say? Fuck.
Oh wow, I cannot breathe. Okay, that's one finished. Okay, now you said there was a couple other that I interrupted on. Remember, you were like, you had a list.
Oh, we're not gonna go back and finish them all.
No.
What I got to tell you is,
That's awesome.
the first Seahawks game is on August 14th, and they literally
that's the day after the concert we go to.
They had a what concert?
I mean the show. I guess you wouldn't call it a concert, would you?
That's in August.
You said October.
I said August.
You literally replay it. He just said October.
I read it right off the paper though, so I don't know if you're spitting facts. I don't roll it back. I don't give a fuck. And August 14th.
Okay.
August.
I'm there now. I'm there.
So what's today? The 8th. 6 days from now, Seahawks play their very first preseason game.
Wow.
Today there was a mock game.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. My boy.
It's already football season?
That's what it's August though. It's the end of the summer. What do you expect?
Wow. Where did the summer go?
On the clock, buddy. On the fucking clock.
I don't know. You've only been on the clock for like two weeks at this place.
3.
Is it your 3rd?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Really? That's crazy to me.
Yeah, time flies when you're having fucking such a great time.
You love it there.
Bro, let me talk about how easy my old job was. Let me just tell you that.
Okay,
I was thinking about it today.
Look, this is the whole shopping cart theory. That's the whole thing. You're not self-governing yourself. You couldn't do it. I know this just by what you're about to tell me. About how easy your last job was and how you love it now. Because this job is hard.
I was just going to say it's so easy that I'm surprised I got paid.
I mean, you just threw boxes up. You didn't even have to, like, use the hand cart and go put them in the aisles.
Which
like
was way easier than
That's what I'm saying.
Way easier than having to stack them right there. But...
What? Wheeling them and going and stacking them? That's easier?
Yep.
Why?
It's just more tedious.
What? I'd say fucking having to walk the cabinet led to having your fucking line stack up more, which led to your area being cluttered more because we just had to walk it. I'm saying I think, like you said, it's easier with it all just being right there.
Yeah, it is easier, but the only thing that was easier... Yeah, I guess. The only thing that was easier about Canyon Creek though is that their pallets were big as fuck.
Also,
and you could fit like 6 on the bottom row.
Yeah,
you could only fit 2 on this bottom row. So it's like you throw 2, then you throw fucking 2, then you fucking throw more, and then it's just tall. Most of it's just stacking high.
Let's see.
But it was easy because how slow it was.
Yeah, and at Canyon, you didn't have that job. So it was a lot different too.
I still, for some reason, had to fucking do it though.
Not all the time.
Thank you for that.
Literally, what? They only had you start doing it after I fucking started working there? Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yes. Yes. Before that, when I got back from my route, because I was on the delivery route, I would go home, yeah. But no, not there. And like the days that I didn't have a route, which wasn't as often before you started, I just wouldn't work. But then they were like, "Oh, so if Tony's not on a route, we're gonna make him work in the warehouse with his brother. So we're gonna pull him off fucking routes more often, and I'm just gonna have to do a job that's not mine."
Well, it is yours.
No,
it is.
No,
you worked in the shipping department.
Yeah, that was the fucking packing department.
No,
I was on the road. I was
part of the shipping. Yeah,
barely.
Yeah,
you got a fucking foot in the door.
Hey. I was the first foot in the door. All right? Someone has to lead this fucking train. It's me.
Okay. And Jerry Bear, but in all reality,
I miss him.
It was that dude that you stole the comic book from.
I feel bad. Don't even say that. Matt, he's a cool ass cat. I'm gonna go.
If you were really worried about it, you would have gave it back to him.
I think about it every time, every single time. Like every time I'm going to Marysville or Everett or whatever, I'm like, damn, I should bring those and just stop in Monroe. I seriously do. Every single time I think about it. Or I'll like think about it while I'm down there and I'm like, fuck, I should have brought them. Because I personally want my comic book back that he's borrowed.
Which one?
My zombie one, the first one.
Oh.
Yeah, he's got my first.
And which one do you have of his?
I have Civil War. Marvel Civil War Part 1 and Part 2.
Are you still in contact with that one cat that worked there? That we'd give rides?
Oh, Josh?
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes. It's just... blessedly but cursedly, my fucking Snapchat gets pretty crazy, like messages wise, especially like later in the week. But so I always feel bad because I always like think that I didn't see somebody's message or like whatever the case may be. But I like he's one of the people I'll like type in their name to make sure I didn't. You know what I mean? Like there's only
does he still work there?
Yeah, he do. Oh, but there's only a few because I can barely remember people's Snapchat names sometimes. Like I was looking for fucking who was it? I was looking for one of our friends and I just could not find him. Oh, Jack. I couldn't find Jack.
Bro, you know who I have not been able to find at all?
Who?
Devontae. I don't know what is up, where he went. Tried to contact him. I think I'm about to hit up his mom and be like, "Yo, like, is everything good?"
Well, I think last I heard, he was with his aunt in Bellevue.
Right, but he had a phone and I had all that. Like I got fucking his phone number and fucking like 3 different Snapchats. I don't know what's up with this guy making new Snapchats.
Probably forgets the password.
I don't know, but
I don't know either. My password's the same shit for everything.
I just feel like he would have tried to reach out or something.
Well, maybe he feels because of how the apartment went that maybe he feels like we feel some type of way.
Well, that's why I tried to hit him up, and so did Aaron.
I don't know. I haven't heard from the other guy, Chris, either.
I even checked the jail rosters.
Well, it's a true friend.
Yeah.
Apparently, my sister used to do that shit for my dad. I don't know why, dude. Like, there's some people in this world who I think choose to be sad. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah.
Like,
I'm not allowed to give her shit about that anymore.
No, it hurts her
Literally
feelings.
can't.
I can't do it either. I don't want to talk shit on the show about her.
But
do you know what's crazy? Hold on, let me tell you something that's super crazy, and then you can tell me things that don't make sense to me. Humans coming out of humans, like that whole process, fucking weird.
It is weird. Scientific.
Yeah.
Super.
Opposites attract. That phrase, never fucking understood it because it's like opposites. How the fuck are they gonna negative? Negative doesn't make a positive. Negative times a negative. Oh yes, it does. You wanna? Let me tell you this math fact I had. I had this teacher.
If there's two negatives, they're the fucking same. A negative and a positive are two opposites.
But how can two negatives make a positive?
How is that two opposites attracting?
Because
those are, if they're both negative, then they're the same.
Maybe the word got construed along the whole text there, but I meant to say opposites, okay? So it doesn't make sense how opposites attract to me. Because if you guys are opposite, what the fuck do you have in common that will make you attract? Go. Make it sense. It doesn't, right?
Talk about the differences.
But
I don't know.
But how does that make you attract? Attract means to come together and get closer.
Right.
So your differences is what makes you attract. Is that what you're getting?
Yeah, maybe.
Because it's like you wouldn't like someone as much if they were just like you. Is that what it is?
I just think that
why it's that?
If you had somebody that was exactly like you and you're around them all the time, you would hate them.
Yeah, eventually.
That's anybody, you know?
Mm-hmm.
If you have somebody that's not exactly like you, you're going to be more interested because you're like, what's going on?
Yeah, unless they're an asshole.
Well, yeah.
I hate assholes. I'll tell you that. You know what's crazy? Do you ever remember like being a kid and telling your opinion and then someone would be like, this kid,
yeah,
a fucking asshole, and you go, what? And you're like, you're an asshole. You'd be like, what? Excuse me.
Pause. Who's calling who an asshole? I just
the adult here is calling me, the kid, an asshole for my opinion, and I go, what? Why?
That's issues between you and your mother, brother.
No, and he goes like, she goes like this. She goes like, oh no. Opinions are like assholes. Everybody's got one.
Oh,
you remember that?
Yeah.
And so, like, that shit didn't make sense to me neither. Because it's like, I get you. Opinions, everyone's got one. Yeah, everyone's got an asshole, right? But how does that make me an asshole?
You know what I mean? That doesn't make you an asshole.
But she would call me one.
Yeah, well, that was probably because your opinion was fucked up.
I've always never been scared to voice it.
Have you ever heard of the 20-second rule?
No.
I've seen this on like Facebook or something recently, and it reminded me of you.
Really?
There's this thing called a 20-second rule.
What is it?
Where don't tell somebody their flaws unless they can fix it in 20 seconds. For example, if somebody has something in their teeth, tell them. They'll fix it. Okay. If their teeth is fucked up, don't tell them. Because they do. What are they going to do? You know? They probably know.
You. And what? Excuse me. What made that think of me? Okay, so how did that come together?
Let me explain. You don't think before you talk?
Whoa.
So sometimes shit just comes out your mouth and it's just like, okay.
It's never bad stuff. It's always good stuff.
No, not always. No.
I've never said some bad stuff.
That is just like, nobody in the world could say that.
I could say
that's a bad thing to say.
In the last couple of years, I've been pretty damn good. I'll tell you that. There was a time I was a dick.
Okay. But you still say stupid shit. It just happens.
I wouldn't say it's stupid, though. What makes the shit I say stupid?
Come on.
Come on. Tell me. What makes it?
Sometimes I just don't even, like, I can't, like, pull up an example out the fucking brain right now. No. But, it, like, some shit just pours out your mouth. And, like, you know, when everybody in the room just looks at you like, what the fuck?
Like coop slang? Talk about like slang's coop.
Yeah, that's fucking stupid. That's the dumbest shit. If you guys haven't heard it, go tap in the last episode because fucking coop's a slang word. And
sometimes I just like to say shit because I know it gets a reaction.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah.
I'm a very much I guess you could say I'm an attention seeker, like to the max.
No, yeah, I always. Look, secret time. Secret time.
Don't fucking.
Secret time.
Yeah.
Secret time.
What?
I always hated that about you. As a kid, I was just like I would always be like, wow, this guy's really just like looking for the attention. And then like people would give it to you. I'm like, do you guys not see what the fuck's going on right now? Like, are you fucking shitting me? But yeah.
It's because I was the favorite, you know. No, I don't know, man. I didn't get a lot of good attention all the time, so I would just seek it out wherever it was given.
And you were an only child, so it's like,
yeah, I was an only child, and my mom had drug issues, so I was pretty isolated. Like you say that I was fucking, what is it, sheltered? I was, because it was just me. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't have no one to show me the Goonies and shit like that. I mean, my mom showed me what she showed me, and we had a good life. It's not like she was a horrible, horrible person. You know, she kept me the whole time, and like, you know, I always had food and a roof. Yeah. But you know, a big tribute to my grandparents for always making sure my mom had that shit. You know, like paying the bill or getting me the food or, you know, letting us live there, whatever the case was. So it's like, my mom is an OG, and I do talk a lot about the shit that she has caused in my life, but it's just a big effect of who I am. So that's the whole thing. I didn't want to.
Nothing but love to the mother.
Exactly. Just because I say she's a drug addict and things like that, that no hate there. It's just, it is what it is, and that's my mom.
That's
so
just one
you.
of those attention-seeking things. So.
No, I could definitely think of some times where I've caught attention. You know what I mean? Like, definitely times when we'd go see Dad. 100%. That's when I'm like trying to get
standing on your hind legs, wiggling your tail. Yeah.
Did you see that, motherfucker? No, I was on my flip phone. Like this fucking guy, you know, creating a drive. Stop pacing, bro. Like shit. Like
Every time,
buddy. Fuck yeah. That's my favorite guy on TikTok.
I don't know who that guy is.
Sent me one yesterday.
That's the same guy?
Yeah.
The drunk
Fuck,
dude?
baby, yeah.
Yes.
He's not always drunk.
Bro, can we play that real quick?
Yeah, I'm sure we could.
Okay, pull it up.
All right, let me pull her up. But you were talking about something right before I said that, about showing off at dads and stuff.
Oh, no. I was going to say, every time I fucking catch myself pacing, I'm like, damn.
Dude, you do a lot of shit like my father. I'll tell you that. Your attention span is just like my dad's. Like I could say your name 5 times if you're looking at your phone and you won't hear it.
But
like,
the same goes for you though. I'll be having a whole conversation with you and you're like you be mumbling to your phone. That's how in it you are.
But I have my dad's severe ADHD. I've never been diagnosed for it, okay? So this is just my conclusion. Yeah. But I start 7 things, okay? Doesn't mean I'm going to finish them, okay? But I will start 7 things. And it makes me feel good to start things. And then once I've started these things, here's where my attention seeking comes in. I tell people I've started these things, right?
Yeah.
And then I look for that. Good job.
And then you can sit down.
I need that. Yeah, I need that. I definitely need that. Good job. And then I relax. And then people go, whoa. What? And it's like, well, you see, you told me I did a good job, so this is really your fucking fault that I stopped completely. So, nah, I don't know, dude. ADHD is for sure attention seeking to the max.
Do you think it's ADHD or ADD?
ADHD, because my brain just feels like it's moving quick. Like, I don't know if you understand. Or not understand, but I don't know if you notice sometimes I even fucking stutter. Yeah. Because it's just like, I think it has a lot to do with the pot though too. Like smoking weed, it just like it puts me in a creative ass mind flow, but it really is tricky because I can get super lazy. So
smoking weed for as long as like most people smoke weed. For as long as like we've been smoking weed, it definitely changes your mental from like when you started. Yeah, for sure.
Well, it's hard to think because before I was smoking,
I was a child.
Yeah, I was a kid. Like I was 15 when I started smoking like every day. Like well, not even every day, but just like actually getting high. Yeah. And I mean, before that, I was just a nerd. Like I was similar, but like. I would say my friend group changed because of smoking, which made me have a whole different experience, perspective on things.
Right.
And then, because of my smoking, it led to different, things that probably wouldn't have happened, like my grandpa and I's relationship and things like that. So it's like,
I couldn't imagine who I would be without smoking weed right now.
yeah.
It's probably definitely similar.
It's a big part of who we are, but it's not who we are,
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, I would definitely say I am addicted to weed. Like, it'd be hard as fuck for me to just quit. But I've done it before. It's mind over matter. But, like, there are some fucking, like, withdrawals. If you want to say I'm faking it, bro, try to quit. Try to fucking quit. If you smoke every day for the last fucking 5 years, like me and this kid have, try to quit.
We're running on almost 10 over here, so.
Yeah, like, it's been a long fucking time. And, like when I stopped smoking for that month, bro, I was sweating in my sleep. I was getting hot flashes. I fucking couldn't sleep really. Like, it was just hard to sleep. My appetite was weird.
That whole
fucking
month,
anger.
That whole month you were still smoking before bed.
No, I'm talking about when I quit for court.
I don't remember.
Yes, you do. Cause we came back from Portland. It was when I lived in Portland. We came back.
Oh.
Remember, I FaceTimed you because I found a fucking pipe
I
in a
do
Taco
remember.
Bell bathroom.
And I did leave you a joint that one time.
Yes, you did.
Yeah.
And I found it on a day I was upset. I remember that.
Yeah. I think I told you
called
where
me.
it was.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
called me. Or I called you. That was the day Misty chipped her fucking tooth. Erin came up. She chipped her tooth. She wasn't talking to me.
That was a nice little surprise, though.
I
huh?
killed the whole fucking bottle or box of fucking Coronas. It was great.
Ayo.
Hey. Erin was in there trying to play Dr. Fix-It, with the
If
tooth.
you could put a number on it, how many times do you think you puked off that balcony?
3.
3?
Yeah.
I think I'm running about the same number.
Like, definitely not as much, but, like, I pissed off that bitch probably 4 or 5 times.
Good amount of times.
Yeah, good amount of times. And then I threw a pumpkin off that bitch.
Really?
Yeah. One of our fucking Halloween pumpkins.
Right.
I just fucking threw it over because I was pissed off one day. And I was, like, tired of looking at this rotten-ass pumpkin.
I feel like you had, like, kind of an angry life in Portland. But a lot of it you were sober. Like, you didn't smoke weed, so that...
Kind of explains it.
Yeah.
I got a short fuse. Like, I don't know. So,
and it was probably weird being out there because it's like you didn't really know what to do type shit.
Right. And it was just a weird time. Like, when I lived in Portland, I was having to come up here because I had court. I was worried about if I was going to go to jail.
Right.
There was a time where I was like, I don't know if I can be in Portland, but I'm living here.
Right.
I just got together with Misty at the time again for, like, good this time. It was all changing. I just moved.
Yeah.
Like,
Out of
me and
state
you
for
were
the first
fighting.
time.
Yeah, me and you were fighting too. So it was a weird time. That whole month and a half,
Right.
2 months that we were there, it was just fucking weird.
You were there for more than 2 months.
Yeah, I was there from September 15th to December. So literally 2 months.
For some reason, I was thinking it was more like
3 months, maybe.
mid like summer.
No, I got there September 15th because I remember because we were supposed to go to Alana's birthday party.
Oh yeah.
We weren't able to.
Okay.
Yeah.
So by the time you had moved out there, I was talking to you.
Yeah.
Well, actually, yeah, definitely, because
yeah,
I remember the Alana's birthday thing for sure.
I didn't go to it though.
I know, because you left.
Yeah.
I'm like a pussy.
No.
Oh, it's whatever.
Well, hell, I'll tell you what. Leaving, I'm glad I did because it gave me a whole culture shock, new life. Like, really.
No, I'm not saying you leaving made you a pussy. Just the fucking a night early, just so you could miss the party. Pussy.
No, I wasn't trying to miss the party.
No, well, you did.
I was trying to go get some pussy. You know what I mean? Like, fucking, there's only so many times you can fuck a tree trunk before you're done. That was the one before a tree trunk.
What?
I'm saying that was the girl before Misty, a tree trunk.
Oh.
Yeah. Just barking and everything. Well, I'll tell you what, if I had a magical globe right here,
Right.
and it was like all the people that didn't like me, right? And no one has ever really told me that they don't like me to my face. Right. Which is killer, right? I think that's cool as bees. Because
I don't think anybody doesn't like me. But I know there's got to be a couple.
There's got to be somebody.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you've been robbed. Obviously, people don't like you. And that's the same thing with me. That's just where my brain goes. And I've been jumped. So it's like, people got to have hate for me. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Well,
to,
I mean, we
go through all this stuff.
We also, like, when that was happening, like we just looked like an easy target. We're like fat white kids, you know.
Yeah.
Slight, you know. So
Slight.
that's why, you know, I did take a lot of precautions until towards the end.
I got jumped by 4 white kids, I think. I mean, a couple of them may have been other ethnicities, but the main guy, he was white. But it's like, I don't know. People think it's a targets, but we're not.
Whoop, whoop.
Bro, I seen a video the other day that soon we're going to be, like, they've already started. They're able to transfer, like, it's some small amount of consciousness into hard drive form now, which means they're able to take a person's consciousness and put it into a computer, which means technically your consciousness would live in a computer. Now,
I've been telling people
we're about to be like fucking Chappie,
like cyborgs.
but I just want you to know that it's not going to be you. You know what I mean? Like,
it's going to be my consciousness.
But it won't be you living on. You're still going to be dead forever. It's not
it's
like
just gonna have my thoughts.
I think,
and like act like me.
I just think that there's no way for it to necessarily 100% be you. It's not like you can transfer one consciousness to the other. I think what they can do is copy it.
Okay.
Because how are you gonna pull consciousness, like someone's brain function,
There's a lot of
from
things.
their brain into a computer, and then they're able to live off of that? I think it's got to be kind of like a clone, like that's you. But it's not you, you know what I mean? Like, it's your brain, it's your functions, it's your mannerisms, it's your speech, it's your talk, whatever. But it's not you.
Right.
So one day the world's just going to be full of fake people. Like, just fucking clones.
And that's when I'm killing everybody.
Well, you're going to be dead. Yeah.
I'm going to be a cyborg.
That'd be killer.
By the time I get old, I seen it in American Dad once. By the time I get old, bro, cyborgs are going to be a thing.
I don't know why you say by the time you get old. I'm going to be the same age.
Yeah. Well,
we're both going to be cyborgs.
By the time we get old,
yeah,
we're going to be able to be cyborgs. And we're going to be able to afford it, so.
Yes, please. So you're saying you'll let somebody fucking attach machinery to you, but you won't let them put a fucking graphics card chip in your head?
I never said that.
So you would let them?
What do you mean by put a graphics card chip in my head?
So like a memory bank that you could pull up and see memories from this chip in your
Absolutely, I would do that.
You would put it in?
Yeah, but
it's kind of like the vaccine, bro.
It's situational. Nobody. No, like if it was like a fucking government fucking enforced, everybody's got to fucking do this.
It wouldn't be everybody. It would just be the people who can afford it.
My thing is like if I can get a chip and like I can see my shit, that would be sick. But I don't want anybody. Nobody else should have access.
But like
to that.
you just said though, the machines and shit are gonna take over. So one day you just want that in your head.
No. I want, and
that's why I question the cyborg choice, because if machines are gonna take over, they're gonna be able to control over half your body.
No, because I'm gonna have this shit self-made at the cribbo. Only I can control it because it's connected to the brain, not any sort of fucking
network
database. None of that shit. Yeah.
All right.
There's no like, all right, it's time. Flip the switch, and I become a piece of shit. No. No.
No.
Not a thing. I got some this or that questions for you. Answer these as fast as possible.
All right.
Bacon or sausage?
Bacon.
Cake or pie?
Cake.
Lose sight or lose hearing?
Hearing.
Lose touch or lose taste?
Touch.
All right.
That's what I said.
That's your final decision?
Yeah, because I love the taste of food and chocolate milk. So it's like
if you lose your sense of touch, you are never fucking again.
What you mean? That's just you only touch with your fingertips. So I can't feel it, but I still have them.
You can feel with your whole body.
You said my touch.
Like your sense of feeling. Like
that's not what you said, my boy. You got to go into further depths. You said my touch, so I'm thinking, okay, my fingertips are numb. I can't feel shit. That's fine.
But you can touch things with other than your fucking fingertips.
I wouldn't say that. I'd say if my elbow bumped into something, I would say bumped. You know what I mean?
Or if you went like this to somebody's fucking forehead, you just touched them in the forehead with your fucking elbow.
Okay, so I can still touch people. I just can't feel it. That's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine.
You can't ever pop a boner.
No, I could.
No, because there's no feeling.
You just said there's no touch.
Okay, all right, stop.
That's blood rushing, okay?
Okay.
I could think of something and blood rushes.
Okay.
That is not touching. Okay. You know what I mean? and I can still watch her suck my dick. It'll look cool.
Okay.
Are you that type of person? Do you like to see what's going on? I like to see. I turn a light almost.
Really?
Every time.
Too self-conscious about my body.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn. You'll get there.
I'll get there. All right. So
Find
would
you
you
a
rather
little bitty bitch, big one, then just make
launch
fun of
her off for sure?
Just make fun of her.
You're a piece of shit. All right. This or that. Would you rather be badly wounded or chronically ill?
Tell me why. I thought you said babably. Badly wounded.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I get a why?
Badly wounded. I just feel like there's probably a better chance of survival, and the quality of life would probably be better.
No, like either way, you're gonna survive, but you're out for months.
Oh, really? Okay, because when you say the sickness, I was like cancer.
Chronically ill.
Chronically ill.
It's like intense,
all the time.
but not fatally. You know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Definitely still wounded.
Right.
Because wound will.
Because I want to know why I'm feeling this pain.
Right, and the wound will heal.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's not in a chronic sickness. It's chronic. Chronic means forever or like ongoing. So it's like I'm cool. I'd like that shit to end.
Would you rather lose every episode we made, or just not ever be able to make another one?
Not be able to make another.
You'd rather just keep what we have and then just fucking walk.
Wait, you're saying we couldn't make any more,
or
I could keep what we have?
Yes.
So if I didn't keep what we have, we would just still make new ones?
Yes.
What, and then they would just disappear?
Yes. We'd be starting from scratch.
Like just start from scratch?
Yeah. But everything else is
I thought you
gone.
were saying like stop doing the podcast or like keep what we have and stop doing it. I was like, well, I'd rather keep what we got and then stop. You know what I mean? So.
Well, that is the options. It's
keep what we have and
either
stop.
Lose every episode that we've ever recorded and then continue, or stop and then keep every episode we've ever recorded.
Yeah, I'd like to continue.
Okay.
See, I was confused. I thought we were stopping on either, so I was I'd rather stop and keep than stop and let go. So
Yeah.
Either okay, go.
Would you rather accidentally kill your dog or accidentally kill your cat?
My daughter or my cat?
Dog or cat?
Oh, dog or cat. Honestly,
you wake up in the morning and you step on something. What's under your foot?
probably the cat because it was free.
Right.
No, the cat just also I don't know.
Less character.
Either or.
Less character out the cat.
Well, no, I love my cat, but at the same time, that's my cat, and that's Misty's dog. So if I killed Misty's dog, I'd probably feel bad, you know,
right.
Worse than if I killed my own cat.
That is her cat too. You got it for her birthday.
That's true. This bitch has 2 pets that I take care of. I'm just kidding.
Who scoops the shit?
Yeah, not you or I. So yeah.
Continue. Yeah, that's all of them.
That's all of them.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what. The cigarette does the smoking. You just do the sucking.
Did you have that written down? I feel like you just read that off the paper.
I did.
You're fucking retarded.
I wrote it down. That was shit that don't make sense, you know? Phrases that don't make sense by Ethan. A cigarette does the smoking. You just do the sucking.
You're stupid.
I know. But it is good shit, man. It's good shit.
All right. So, Donda.
Huh?
Have you heard the phrase Donda?
Donda.
Yeah.
Donda?
Yep.
Sounds like Honda without the H. Like
okay, let me give you a little background.
Donda?
Kanye West, he's promised like an album on a certain day, and apparently he keeps making like revisions. So like people are waiting for this album to drop, but he hasn't dropped it, and he keeps saying, "Oh, it's coming soon."
Yeah.
But it's been like 2 weeks.
Okay. I have heard about this. That guy that we played who's like, fuck, yeah, baby, fuck. Right. Him, he made a TikTok today going, fuck, Kanye, fuck. Drop the album already, Kanye. I'm ready to listen to it. Fuck, shit, yeah.
That's awesome.
I was like, yes, I love that energy.
My question for you, are you hyped for it? Are you looking forward to it?
Is the album called Donda?
It's called Donda, yeah.
Oh, okay.
And it's by Kanye West.
Honestly, sure, yeah, I'm excited for it, but number 2, I didn't really know too much about it. Number 3, I'm not a big Kanye fan. I do like Kanye. I like Graduation Kanye, okay? I like Kanye when it was, Gold Digger, fucking, I can't think of any of the other names.
She take my money
when I'm in need.
Yeah, she's a trifling.
friend indeed.
Oh, she a gold digger.
Way over town. That thing go me. She killed me, man. I ain't saying she a gold digger.
Yes.
Yeah, that shit. And then, what's the other one? He's like, oh. I told God I'll be back in a second.
Oh, yeah.
Man,
or
it's so hard not to act.
What is Heartless off that album too?
Yeah. Graduation.
Okay.
It's a good. That's my favorite Kanye.
Yeah, that's the Kanye
great,
I know. I
that's
miss the old Kanye.
That's Kanye I grew up on though. My mom had that CD in the plopper all the time. Right. Did you ever see one of those 8-disc changers as a kid?
Oh, dude, I had a fucking. Hear me out. I had this fucking. Actually, pause. James, when he moved in with us, had this fucking DVD player that held 5 discs.
Yeah, at one time.
It
makes no sense. You can't watch 5 movies.
But you can hit that switch and not have to look for one.
Yeah, put 5 good ones in there. And
or you maybe 2 movies and 3 like fucking CDs, like albums. Oh. Right? Because you could do that on DVD players back in the Dizzle.
DVD players were so cool.
Bro, I remember I would stick DVDs in my Xbox and download them all.
You could download them?
Yeah. If I were to find my original Xbox 360, which my sister might have, I doubt it. That might be fucking ruined by now. I don't know. But it's got the whole Carter 4 on it. I'll tell you that right now. Yeah.
I believe it.
That's the only CD on there that actually had like names of the songs, because the rest were like CDs my mom like fucking burned in high school.
Yeah. So that's one of the cool tasks your mom can actually do.
Imagine that. Yeah. One day I'll teach you how to hotwire a car, Mom.
Yeah, don't
not even
stress
tripping
about it. Bro, did we talk about this last week? I think we did, about my dad's
We're
birthday.
gonna play that one TikTok real quick.
Fuck! I'm ready to party, baby. Fuck yeah! Woo! I drank half the bottle, motherfucker. Woo! Yeah, I'm gonna get blacked out tonight, motherfucker. Fuck Mondays, baby. Woo! I'm ready to party. I drank half the bottle, baby. Fuck, baby. Fuck.
Right.
Hey yo, let's get to the end of the show.
Can I get a hey yo?
Can I get a fuck yeah, bud?
So 6ix9ine pulled up to the UFC event.
Did he? I seen an interview where he was talking to somebody about how Nipsey Hussle apparently fucking like sold him out to the Crips or whatever.
Sold him out to the Crips.
No, to the Crips. Like the interview name was like Snitch 9, and I was like, "Yep, that's great." But you said he was where?
He was at a UFC event within the last few days. Yeah, he was there with I don't know if you know who Steve Will Do It is.
I do.
He seems to be pretty good friends with 6ix9ine.
Really?
Yeah. So he
the clout gotta be. Steve Will Do It's pretty clouty guy. Yeah. He's always doing shit for the clout.
We'll get him on the podcast one day.
Him and the whole gang.
Yeah, for sure. The whole
Nelk Boys.
Nelk Boys. Yeah.
I don't
honestly,
know if they're called that anymore.
I didn't know who they were. No, they still are. I'm pretty sure, because that's like their whole brand. But I didn't know who they were until Dante started fucking copping some of the Full Send gear. Yeah. And I'd seen some of the Full Send gear. I was like, oh, that's sick. He was like, yeah, the Nelk Boys went crazy on that. So I was like, who?
Yeah, the what boys? The ones with milk?
But recently when I was doing research like for podcast reasoning, I was watching the Nelk Boys. Their videos are pretty decent.
Is what you were telling me.
It's kind of like Danny Duncan vibes.
Mm-hmm. And that guy Danny Duncan just famous for being famous, right? Like he just made videos.
Yeah. Literally the same thing we'll be famous for.
Yeah, just making videos. Yeah. Having fun.
Famous for just like I've noticed
I'm gonna get famous for shoving a pen up your butt.
No.
I will, but that might be too much brotherly love.
That right there is a perfect example of too much brotherly love.
And that's play the clip.
Oh.
I'm just kidding. There's no clip.
I was about to say, what clip are we about to play?
Yeah, I'm gonna play the one of me penning you.
It's King Von's birthday.
Is it?
Yeah.
Fucking happy birthday! Fucking code word in the bottom is Vaughn. Make sure you go write that shit. Vaughn, man. Vaughn.
He would have been 27 today.
Really? He was that old?
Yeah.
I didn't even know that. He seemed young to me.
Right.
Like super young. I don't know.
Well, he was still 26 when he died.
That's true. So 26 is young. We're in our 20s now, bro. That's fucking crazy. We was talking about that today.
Remember like 3 years ago, and we'd hear 26, and we're like, oh yeah, that motherfucker's old. But now we know we're about to approach it. So yeah, they're still young. They're still doing it.
Bro, right now, we are a third way done with our life. If we live to 60,
right?
Okay. Yeah, that's a big if. If we live,
not
to
a lot
60,
of people always do that. You know?
No, especially not in my family. So we'll see. But no, like we're a third way done, and the first third of your life is bullshit. I'll tell you that, because it's things you don't want to do, but it's a lot of shaping. Like without your first third,
the first third of your life is fucking lit. No responsibilities,
none. But like you also can't do everything. You know what I mean? Like there's limitations to you. You can't ride all the roller coasters.
It's all about
It's
all about how you work the limitations.
Perspective. Well, see, now that is what a Class A chronic luck pusher would say. It's all about maneuvering your way around these rules.
Luck pushers get a bad rep, but they get the most out of everything because they really push it until they can't anymore.
No, because
they're really they're milking that
when
cow.
They can't. They're like, let me try it again.
Yeah, and
that was like
then
today
there's a
when you
little
were like, let me get that speaker. I was like, nah. Bro,
nothing would have happened. You just wanted to enforce a rule
because
you think you're my dad.
Because you're a luck pusher, and that was you trying to push the luck.
It doesn't matter. Nobody would have said nothing.
It's a rule.
It's a rule. Look at you.
It's a rule.
You're the rule enforcer. I get it.
I do not want to see you get fired.
I wouldn't get fired for playing a fucking speaker.
After they've told you not to twice, maybe.
Well,
it shows you're not listening.
The reasons are invalid. So,
see, this guy doesn't think you have to follow the law or rules if it doesn't make sense. Okay, we've talked about this.
If you're in the desert and there's a stop sign, are you stopping? No.
But if you're at work and your boss tells you not to play a speaker, are you gonna not play the speaker? Yeah, you're not gonna play the speaker because you want your job.
The only reason they said that is because I pulled up with a fucking boombox.
Yes, bro. If you want to play a speaker, be hid about it.
Yeah, and that's what I was trying to do, but you're like, no, you're gonna get in trouble.
Also, you're trying to take my speaker where I'm listening to music.
So now you're switching the reasoning.
Oh, okay. Let's really talk about it. You want to come up and take my shit when I'm already in the same amount of overtime as you, and I am already hating the day more because I have no hair tie. I fucking spit up in the aisle and cleaned it up myself. Right. And then number 3, I did whack my ankle again today.
That's not the reasons you gave me when I was like, yo, why can't I have the speaker? You said,
because easiest is I don't want you to get in trouble.
Sugarcoat it.
You could call that I say love. That's me watching out for you. No. I don't want you to get in trouble, brother.
I wouldn't have gotten in trouble.
We don't know for sure, do we?
Well, guess what?
We don't know.
If I think...
Because this guy, Mark, he would have said something to you.
No, he wouldn't, because I didn't see Mark all day.
I saw Mark a couple of times.
Yeah, way the fuck over there.
Yeah, you think when you come to drop something off, you're going to remember to...
Yeah, I did every other time.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No. I'll tell you what. You guys leave it in the comments if this guy is pushing his luck a little bit too far with that. Or if you guys think he's right. And if a law or a rule doesn't make any sense to you, then you shouldn't have to follow it. I am curious because we obviously have 2 different ways of thinking.
Would you enforce this law if you were in Ethan's shoes? Let me know.
Yeah. If you didn't, I would hope you would enforce it for me.
I wouldn't. You know why? Because you're a grown man and you can make your own decisions.
But at the same time, I'm a 20-year-old kid who needs that guidance because why? Because I've never done this shit before.
Because I decided you needed the guidance?
No, because I've never done this shit before.
Done what?
Job experience. Like, the job you're doing now is different than any other job you've had.
I get that.
But that's only because it's a career, they say. It's not our career, but it is a career.
I see there's risk factors, and I overlooked them. But then I have you like, oh, here's the fucking binoculars. Like, yeah, I fucking saw them. Shut the fuck up.
The risk factor is the boss.
Fuck the boss.
That's how you get fired.
If I get fired, I can find a new job.
See, and that's the way of thinking you can't have.
So that
because
is the way of thinking that.
Because then you'll never put 100% into something because you go, oh, if this don't work, I'll find something else.
Yeah.
So you'll never put 100% in nothing. You'll never be fully fulfilled.
I don't believe you.
What? Let me know. What do you think?
Should you live your life as a free person and do what you want to do, or should you just fucking stick into the lines like a fucking sheep?
I wouldn't say
you tell
into
me.
The lines, but it's like he said earlier. It's a self-governing thing. If you can self-govern yourself, then you would self-govern that. But if you couldn't, then
that's
then
not
you'd
self-governing. That is getting governed.
No, being self-governed would you going, okay, I can't listen to music, so I shouldn't. You, by leaving the shopping cart out in the front and asking for the speaker, it just shows that your theory is correct there.
No.
It does.
No.
And you done proved it. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode. I hope you enjoyed. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And hit the bell so you never miss another fucking episode. You got anything to say?
Fuck Ethan. Hopefully next time I have a guest because he's dead. And I hope you guys have nobody in your life that thinks they're papa and think they can fucking tell you what the fuck is and isn't right to do.
Fucking papa. That's right. Go get daddy his milk.
Fuck you. Well, I'm in need.
Yeah, she's a trifling
friend indeed.
Oh, she's a gold digger.
Way over town.
That single me.
She killed me, ma.
I say she's a gold digger. Oh God, it's 11:30.